Hello and welcome to Nintendo Prime. I'm your host for today, FiveJay, and today we're going to do part 6 of my playthrough of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I kept meaning to turn on these borders around these games, and I kept forgetting, so this time I remembered. So now we'll have a little bit of something around that we can actually see instead of just blackness. Okay, so we are down to the last two dungeons? Is that what they're called? Descendants of the Sages, I guess. So we're getting down there. We're getting close to the end of the game. I assume, since I've never beaten this before, that after I beat that 7th one, there's probably another boss, dungeon fight in Hyrule Castle facing Ganon. Whatever. That business. We got Pinecrest and equipment here. It says, literally my top favorite games of all time. Hey, you get good taste in games. Very excellent game, of course, and that's why I felt bad not having beaten it so far. So, gotta finish that. Red Chaos is here. Thank you for watching. Says, hey, FiveJay, when will you play LA Noire on Nintendo Switch? I probably won't. I'm not all that interested in LA Noire, so I didn't buy it, and I'm not really planning on buying it. So, I probably won't get there. Sad to say. But if Rockstar puts out Red Dead Redemption 2 on there, even the first one, I'd totally buy that, play that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm going left here. That one was hard to figure out how to get in. I might try to go for number 7 up there instead. Just because. Do. Okay, I do have to go up a little bit. Ah, yes, and of course these magically reappear. Back off, fools! I think he just bombed his own friend. Some friend you are. Oop, too far left. I love the music in this game. It sounds so good. You can kind of hear the horns. And the first Legend of Zelda game on NES actually in Japan was on the Famicom Disk System, which has a different music set of channels, so the sound is actually a lot different in The Legend of Zelda in Japan than it was in America. And the soundtrack in Japan sounded like horns. There were horns everywhere in the sound, which is really cool, and then that's why this kind of has that same feel to it. It's taking that same original sound that they had in Japan and updating it to 16-bit. That's right, you got hookshotted, pal. Ooh, this place is a great place to heal easy. They'll heal you for free. Usually in here you just talk to this witch on the right. Here's a sample of the red potion. Thank you. Now, do I want any potions with me? Potentially. Maybe this blue one. Which will restore both my magic and my health. So, if we ever get in a tight spot, we got that going for us. Jonas Erickson is here. What's up, man? Says, alright, some Sunday afternoon Zelda playthrough. That's right. Of course, where I am, it is not the afternoon yet. It is 10 a.m. So you're several time zones ahead of me here. So when I had pitched my streams to Nate for Nintendo Prime, I pitched it like Saturday morning cartoons. I stream for him in the morning, and in the afternoons I stream on my channel. So that's kind of been the feel we're going for. Here's the thing. Is this number 7 in the water, or is it in the mountains? If it's in the mountains, I'm going the wrong way. If it's in the water, then Geronimo. Actually, we may want our magical mirror here. Ah, Jonas is on Swedish time. Nice. My favorite band is Swedish, but they're kind of from a while ago now, so you might not have heard of them. Blindside. They haven't put out an album in 5 years, and that album came out after a hiatus of 5 years, so they're not real consistent on putting out albums, you know, this last decade. So, not sure if I should expect them to ever come out with another album again or not. Okay, I'm not sure that really helped us. But we might as well check it out anyway. There could be a portal around here somewhere. Into the dark world. Man, there's a lot of Zoras here. What is this? Their domain or something? I always thought the noise they made when they shoot out the fire is just pathetic. Okay, well, I guess there's a portal hiding behind a bush. Not seeing a lot of suspicious places that could possibly be hiding dark portals. Lucian says in Germany it is now 5 p.m. Relaxing to some streams. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, Lucian. Jonas says we're in the same time zone then, Lucian. Huh. Sweden and Germany, same time zone. Did not know. Cool. There's that heart piece tempting us there. That's not really my main goal. Simon says, oh, hello, Mr. Nintendo Prime. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, Simon? How you doing this fine morning? Now that looks suspicious. Doesn't it, though? It's a big circle of rocks. How do I get in there, though? Maybe I just chuck stuff in there. Just says, I haven't actually heard of them. I need to look them up on Spotify. Boy, are they on Spotify? I would hope so. Let me check. Blindside. Yeah, they're on Spotify. What do they got on here, actually? Anything that I don't have? Sometimes in the singles, there's, you know, special singles that didn't make albums or whatnot. Nope, looks like I got all this stuff. Okay, so methinks it's not in the water. Probably in the mountains. So, off to the mountains we go. Actually, wait a minute. You kind of start in the mountains, don't you? No. P-Switch is here. Thank you for reading. Says, read the sign on the right. I'm not sure what sign that was at this point. Tell me about this sign. Curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones. Okay, so I was right. I should chuck something in there. Dee-dee-dee. Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give you this, if you just go away. Oh, nice! One of the magic spells. Quake. This is the one that I normally get. forgot about that. I haven't really played through this game in a long time, so I forgot where to get Quake. There she be! Nice, thanks for reminding me to go check that out. Someone says, I'm doing good, mate. Just came home from some Cards Against Humanity playing with some college friends. Nice. Jonah says, too much metal for me. I prefer the Zelda music you're playing for us now. Sorry. I like that heavier music. Trying one of these 0-calorie things. A new one I have not had yet. Ooh, not bad. Just a cola flavor. I think I like the cherry cola better, but not bad. Is this gonna lead us anywhere, maybe? We are looking to get on the other piece of land over this way. We'll see if this actually gets us to where we want to go. I never know which waterfalls might have a secret. Not sure if any do in the Dark World. Oh, that's right. I think the only way over here is with a hook shot, so I'll land here. He's impervious to the hook shot. That's kind of uncool. As long as I'm here, might as well heal again. Why not? It's free. Someone says, Jonas, what music genres do you normally listen to? Dead Gaming says, oh yeah, Zelda music. That's right, baby. Gotta love it. And I'm not buying anything else from you. Back to the hook shot. We're doing alright. We don't have all the items in this game, but we got a good amount here. We gotta go down one level. Ah, I had to ruin it, didn't I? I could have just used the hook shot to make that guy stay still. Okay, now where am I headed? Up, up, and away. Oh, we already learned that about him, didn't we? Excuse me, coming through. I beg your pardon. We're gonna have to check. I don't think I've spent a lot of time. Wow, nice miss. Well, that's weird. It's actually an arrow pointing you where to go. Jonas says to Simon, I guess I'm listening to more melodic electronica, if there's actually a thing. I guess I actually do a lot of listening to video game music, too. Yes! I love it. Let's just make sure there's nothing interesting in here. Who are you again? Tell you a profitable story? Nah. Of course, we could just take advantage of our save states on the SNES Classic here and hear what he has to say for free, but This way, cave. We found that cave. Oh no, the little flying Triceratops are after me. Maybe I'll let them hit me so many times. Woof. Yeah, a lot of times. Look at that, almost dead. Have to hear low heart sound soon. To the person who wears the cape. Hey, Superfly's here. What's up, Superfly? Hello, FiveJay. Hey, man. Lucian says, I literally never saw this arrow, lol. Really? Dead Gaming says, this was one of my first Zelda games. Nice, nice. It's a good one to start with. This is one of my first two, but I'm not sure if it's my actual first or not. It's probably this, or Link's Awakening, or Ocarina of Time. I don't remember which of them, though. Well, that's the riddle of the cape there, isn't it? Ahaha! Guess you don't have to have the cape. Well, except there. Nothing to do there, but... Come on. Give me something. We'll have the cape eventually, but we don't have it yet. Nah, it's all over. Whoa! So we'll have to come back to that once we have the cape. Oh yeah, there's that magnificent sound I was waiting for. Music to my ears. If I could find a heart in one of these, that would be just excellent. Nobody? Nobody? Come on, I don't want to use my potion. I'm saving that potion, it's precious. Oh, bees, perfect. It's actually open for a fairy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Dead Gaming says Link's Awakening is mine. Yeah, so maybe we got started around the same era then. If it was between those two games for us. I can't even afford that other potion there. No, not sure it's gonna be any more fruitful. Oh boy. There's the heart I wanted. Too bad I got hurt first. Oh, I used the hammer. I meant to use this. Come on. You know you want to drop a heart. Please? Ah. Oh, into the Lost Woods. That's not where I want to go at all. I want to get into the mountains, Gandalf. Mountains! Again? Wow, the magical bee bush there. Doo-doo. Nope, nope. These guys got me in trouble in the first place. There you go. Well, I'm getting my hearts back. Just gonna have to start from that tower. Do, 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 do. Simon is still grilling Jonas over the music. It's like an interrogation over there. What do you mean by mellow electronica? He's gotta know, man. He's gotta know. Superfly says A+ Fellowship of the Ring reference. You know it. You know it. I love me the Fellowship of the Rings. It's good stuff. Can't get through there, can I? Of course not. Jonas says, Simon, sure I like this, whatever that is, jar? Try searching Cryptic on Spotify. Maybe not typically for me, but definitely in my range of music tastes. Now back to Zelda. Dead Gaming says, my Windows 7 PC has a 7-year-old graphics driver. Ooh, that's not good. Gonna want to update that sucker. if there's something here, because I believe in the light world there is. We've got plenty of bombs. What's my limit these days? I think my limit is actually 35, or maybe even 40. I just happen to only have 30 at the moment. That seems suspicious up there, doesn't it? Looks very bummable, or perhaps warpable. You know, I might have warped here already, but just in case. Check it out. Giving me lots of bombs. Does that mean you want me to bomb something? Or maybe I already picked up what they had to show me here. Eh. I must have picked this up already, whatever it is. Hey, hearts! Nice. I have to keep that in mind for future reference. I can find hearts in there. That's weird. I shouldn't be stuck there. There you go. Ugh, always some punk hiding in there. I went in this one already, right? Yeah, there was like a squid-looking guy in here. So when it points this way, what is it referring to, I wonder? Does it want me to go in the water? Nah, that's crazy talk. Dad Gaming says, how do I update my graphics drivers on Windows 7 computer? I know how to on Windows 10. Google's your best friend on that one. I don't know. I never actually had a Windows 7 computer personally. I had it at work, but I wasn't responsible for updating drivers at work. They handled that for you. Whoa. If I go into the light world, actually, I'll be able to get up the mountain, and I think there's a portal up there already. So it might be in my best interest to just go into the light world. Ah, Simon's got the tips for you. Thanks, Simon. Well, there's got to be a trick for that one. Is that... Aha, I wonder if we can bomb that same opening. Yay, nay. Looks like nay. Well, we gave it a shot. The old college try. Zach Sweenster's here. What's up, Zach? Says, sup, Jay? I'm here and can stay for a while. Don't have to work for a few hours. Gotta get my hair cut, though. Yeah, I gotta get mine cut after my concert. I'm going to a concert. I want to keep it long for that. Then I'm cutting it after. Okay, so, up the mountain, up the mountain, up the mountain. I know we get up there in the light world. Probably with this cave just to our south here. So maybe we'll just do the same thing. Not the mirror. Gotcha. This seems right. Yeah, this is gonna get us up the mountain. Eamon Ismail is here. Thank you for watching. Says, Shout out from the Kingdom of Bahrain. That's next to Saudi Arabia. Wow, well, welcome. Thanks for watching the stream. I suppose now is probably a good time for the typical spiel. Thank you for watching. Please like this live video. Please follow and subscribe to Nintendo Prime on both Twitch and YouTube. And if you're enjoying me as a streamer, I have my own channels on Twitch and YouTube. Just search for FiveJay Gaming, spelled like you see below my camera here, and you'll find me. Old guy, I think he's content over here. But we are not content. We gotta go up. Never understood how these caves actually make you go up the mountain, because you never go up any stairs, but going in one end of the cave and coming out the other, you're suddenly up the mountain a ways. It's like, what? Well, in the rest of this game, you have to go upstairs to go up any elevation at all. How is it doing that? Solid dodge there. Weeaboo is here. Thank you for watching. Says, who is this man? This is not Nintendo Prime. Hey, Weeaboo. Hey, I'm FiveJay. I stream on Nintendo Prime's channel on the weekends. So, you'll see me on Saturdays and Sundays. In the past, I've also been a regular guest on the podcast, but I don't know that I've done any this year yet. Lucian says, okay, subscribe to your channel, Jay. Oh, thank you, Lucian. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Dead Gaming says, Breath of the Wild has infinite bombs, making your rupees easier to keep. Truth. Truth. I loved that about Breath of the Wild. Not having to worry about your bomb inventory is very nice. Yeah, see? I knew there was a portal up here. Those guys drop money. Well, one of them did. Okay, so now we are in our much desired dark world. We need to stay in the mountains and get way over to the right. Not sure where that's going to lead me. Though it may be the only way I can go. Sweenster says, I'm playing through Breath of the Wild DLC right now. Never got around to it before. Ooh, it's good stuff. I hope you enjoy it. I was really enjoying the latest one. What was that? Battle of the Champions. I really enjoyed that one. What is this? Unsure. Okay, it's this bridge. Which I suppose I may not have passed in the past. Because the first time I came across it, I probably did not yet have the hookshot. Ooh, I didn't know these guys also get killed in one hit with the hookshot. That's nice. Keep that in my back pocket. Also, can this thing be blown up? The answer is maybe. No. The answer is no. Superfly says the DLC is pretty sweet. Yeah, it is pretty sweet. Eamon says Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Skyrim are my best two video games ever made. Nice. Yeah, they're great games, man. Two wonderful, very different games. You have 90 shrines and getting the DLC right now. Sweet, sweet. Dead Gaming says Ganon was hard to beat with just bombs. Oh, yeah? That was the challenge you took on? Beat Ganon with just bombs? That's kind of awesome. I like that. There's a bunch of little caves here. They gotta do something. They just gotta. Man, gold mine in here. Here we go. Now we're going upwards. Boy, I hope I don't have to fall down somewhere just right. Looks like I do. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ooh, good choice. You caught a fatty. We got one in a bottle. We got a blue potion in the other bottle. So that's good. Oh no! Whoa, that was close. Oh no. But that's the door we already went in, so this isn't where we need to be yet anyway. But I'm gonna choose this one. Oh, yeah, well, we ended up in this door regardless. Okay, so we'll choose a different hole to fall down. Wow, these guys are dropping a lot of rupees. Alright. What next? We'll try this one. Whoa. Yep, nothing. Dead Gaming says, my trip goes when he jumps off the sides, use the bombs when he has his red shield on. Oh, are you talking about Ganon in this game? Oh, please no spoilers. I have never actually faced Ganon in this game, so I don't really want to know how to beat him. I shall figure it out. Eamon says, dude, Link to the Past was what made me buy an SNES back in 1994. That was my last Nintendo home console before the Switch. Your last one? Whoa. So the N64, not your thing, huh? Or the GameCube or anything? All of these seem to all lead nowhere fun. There may not be a place this is going to lead that's better. We've tried all of these except this guy, which I'm sure also doesn't get me anywhere good. No. Okay. Great system, though. Glad you're able to experience one of Nintendo's finest. And the Switch. I'm glad the Switch got you back. Oh, you're saying no in Breath of the Wild. I don't remember him having a red shield in Breath of the Wild. Of course, it has been a while since I've actually faced Ganon, and I only did it once. So, I could be misremembering. Well, I did not mean to fall in there at all. But regardless, we're going to end up here anyway, so might as well check out these other ones here. Yeah, okay. Gonna have to fall down in that one. And what about this one? Boop. Baha. I like that there's little bits that fall down. Oh, this is the disappointment, man. What? Fine. I thought I was onto something. So we're missing something here. There's somewhere else to go here. So what is it? Let's check down here for one. Aha! Dead Gangs is like his orange thing that stops him from getting hit. Obviously I don't remember. Oops, been too long already. Okay, this is promising. Also, where am I? If I was in the Dark World, I would be pretty well right on top of where I want to be. However, I suspect if there is a dark portal, it could be under that. And I might be out of luck. Hey, that's a different bridge. One I've not been over yet. Take that, you fiend. Where is this leading? Aha. Boy, have I even been here before? I don't know. Ooh. This is probably another spell. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. Yes! Oh yeah, the lightning one. I remember this one. Great, so is that all the magic spells? I think we got all the magic spells. Wonderful. Dead Gaming says, I tried to speedrun all the Korok seeds. What? Speedrun 900 Korok seeds? There's nothing speedy about that. Oof. How many hours did that take? Okay, I definitely don't want to fall down here. I think there's a piece of heart. No, we're already in the light world. Oh, you leave me alone, you little muskrat. Really? I want to see what's in there. You stay over there. Oh, no, we have been here. This is one of the places where we had to get one of the medallions, I think, in order to get the Master Sword. So yeah, we've been there. Hey. But how did I get there? Must have been using the mirror, otherwise I didn't have all the tools to get there. Oh, I can drop down from up here. Ah. What's over there? A heart piece. Ooh. More mysteries to solve. That looks like something I probably can't... Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, stronger than I know. Are those making noise? I have to do them in a certain order? Maybe. Let's give it a shot. Go away, death muskrats. So we did the top one first. Okay. Right, top, left. That's the magic combo. That's right, leave me alone. Ah, my old man's calling me. He should know I'm streaming right now. Yes! Oh yeah! That's what we need to see. Sweet. So that looks like the Quake magic. Boom! Oh, that's so sweet. Awesome. Well, hey, good thing that we grabbed that Quake there earlier in the stream. Whoever told me to read that sign, thank you. Superfly says, I think I've only found about 250 Korok seeds. That's taken me about 150 hours. Crazy, man. Dead Gaming says, almost 5 hours. Wow, that's it? That's actually really impressive. Simon says, not really that speedy. Marco Medeiros is here. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you for watching. Says, hi. Hey, how's it going? Zach Sweenster says, I'm deaf on a Breath of the Wild rush again. Awesome. Dead Gaming says, the final one I did was at the waterbed in the Great Plateau one. Don't know if I know that one. Alright. We found our way to another one of these things. It took us long enough, but hey, we're here. None of them have anything underneath them. Okay. We have a fairy, we have a blue potion. We're in an okay position. Yep, level 7. Just what I like to see. Link, do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I recommend against going any further. He's saying a potion? I got that blue potion. What in the world? I may not be able to go into here anyway. I'm assuming I need the cape, and I need to jump on there. But I guess I don't know for sure. We could try Quake again. Boom! Lucian says, you have to beat level 6 before you can beat 7. That's what I suspected. Well, we found the place. That's a testament, I guess. Yeah, we tried the magic powder. Zach Sweenster says I'm going to put another 100 hours in Zelda before I put it down again. I didn't put even 100 hours in there. I think I'm 90 hours in, but didn't quite hit 100. That's just how life goes, I guess. Hey, if you're loving it that much, man, that's great. You know, not always... Games don't always hook you for that long, or have enough content for you to play for that long. So that's awesome. That's really cool. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I was here in the Dark World, because those guys are real weird looking. Oops. Yeah. Oh no, my shield actually can't block that. I thought that it could. But no, it's not strong enough yet. Ugh. That's gotta be the final confrontation there with Ganon, huh? Oh, these you run into? You don't lift them? Oh, I never knew that. Glad I accidentally figured that out. I'm just exploring this area because I've never really been here before. Plus, I know there's a heart piece around here, oh boy, that I've never gotten. Seeing if there's a way to get it here. I just wonder why there's random pegs like that around. Eamon says, don't get me wrong, I played N64 and GameCube almost every day at my neighbor's. Oh, good. So it wasn't that you'd never played it, it's just you didn't own it. I get that. Superfly says, 2 Lynels. Fun. Are these the Lynels? I suppose. They don't really look like Lynels. At least not the ones in Breath of the Wild. But yeah, I can see it now. Ooh, yeah, come here. I think our jar is already full. Yeah, yeah. But, you know, if you'd come here... Come on. Come on. Nope. Too far away. Oh! Secrets. What is this place? Probably shouldn't have chucked that skull. So let's go back in. I should have known that was going to happen. Always take care of those stupid guys first. Nice. It's the money pit. Gotta go up here first. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Just a boatload of money in here. Any place else to go in here, I wonder. Looks like you could get that way, but oh boy. You'd maybe need to find a switch or something? Oops. Not what I wanted. There may not be a way to get to where I want to go now that I chucked that particular skull. Eh! We got a bunch of rupees. We can be happy with that. Jonas says, I have over 450 hours in Breath of the Wild. My wife and kids were visiting family in her home country for over a month, so I had some Zelda time to spare. I 100%ed it, obviously. That's crazy. 450 hours. Dang. Superfly says, I don't think I'll ever 100% Breath of the Wild. It was too disheartening after I beat Ganon. It said I only did 38%. Yeah, because of all the Koroks, right? Yeah, it was supposed to be like, hey, don't worry about it. You're actually not supposed to 100% this game. And that's why your reward for doing so is just garbage. Literal poop. And, you know, some people are alright seeing that number, and some people aren't. I've been alright with it, so. Okay, well, we found the final dungeon, but unfortunately, it doesn't lead us to where we want to go. Or rather, unfortunately, the dungeon is not completable until we do number 6. That must be one of the few dungeons that you have to do in order. Otherwise, it's fairly open-ended. Let's see where this leads. Ah, yes, this treasure chest we saw earlier. Sweet. I'll take those 2 rupees. Jonas says to Superfly, the Korok seeds make exploring Hyrule fun, though. Yeah, like, I liked finding them on my own, but I don't think I'd want to actually try to get all 900. That's crazy. Zax is going to Toys R Us locations today, hoping to get discounted Joy-Cons or Switch games. Even 10% is enough for me on games that don't go on sale. Whew! Excuse me. Superfly says, I've gotten around 250 Korok seeds. I think that's enough. I'm going through Master Mode now. Ooh. Crazy. I don't think I'm ever going to do Master Mode. I don't think I'm that crazy. So let's see. If a game is $60, 10% off is only $6 off. It's not much. I don't think that's enough of a discount for me to make the difference between I'm going to buy it and I'm not going to buy it. If $6 kept me from buying the game, maybe $6 isn't enough for me to buy the game because it might still not be good enough or in line enough with the kind of games I typically like. So, I don't know that I'm gonna go. Those discounts I don't think are good enough for me, personally. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna make this easier on myself. If I do save and quit, I can start back at the castle. Start from the sanctuary. Oh, I'm in the light world. Oh, that's fine. Superfly says, yeah, $6 isn't even worth me getting out of bed. Well, You meant 10% for Joy-Cons? I think on Amazon, the Pro Controller is on sale. Or at least it was very recently. For the cheapest it's ever been. And I think it was only like 10 bucks off. But still, it was like, oh. Now it's $60 instead of $70. That's nice. But here's the thing. I'm expecting there to be more Joy-Cons. I'm expecting for there to be more Pro Controllers. So I'm not sure I want to buy any more Joy-Cons or Pro Controllers until I find one that I love that's not out yet. So I want another Pro Controller. I want more Joy-Cons. But I think I'm going to wait to see what colors or designs are going to come out in the future. Come back, fairy. Why must you always hover over water and death? Blank Floofs is getting God of War? I might. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I should be sure since... Excuse me. I played all the other God of Wars, beat all of them, I think, except Ghost of Sparta on PSP. Other than that, I think I played and beat every God of War game. And what was the other one? Ascension? I didn't play Ascension. But that's not a typical God of War game. That was a weird one. Some online thing. Joy-Cons are $20 off on Amazon right now. Sweet. There you go. There you go. Eamon says, geez, the Lionels in this game are angels compared to the Breath of the Wild. I know, right? They were not hard. I think they did a decent amount of damage if they actually hit you, but they aren't relentless like they are in Breath of the Wild, and they aren't very sturdy like they are in Breath of the Wild. So, 6 was way down here. I need to find my way. Let's see if there's a portal in the desert. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to get to this place. Is if I can get into the Dark World from the desert. Otherwise, I don't think it's happening. Pretty sure I've been to everything around here. Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. Gotcha. Remind me, is there anything here? $10 off. Sorry, I mistyped. Oh, $20 off would have been amazing, but even $10 off is good. Zax has still never killed a Breath of the Wild Lionel. Really? Ooh. Ooh. Blank Floof says, I've never played a God of War game, and I'm excited to try out the new one. Yeah, I like that they're finally shaking it up, because they were all kind of samey. Even though they all did, like, different things as far as you're not fighting the same gods and whatnot. They were still, as far as the gameplay, pretty samey. And the tone of the storytelling and everything. So, I would love to see what the new one is like now that they're going away from the Greek angle and they're going with the more Nordic angle. I think that's really cool. I think that's a good way to really shake things up. So I don't think there's going to be any sort of portal inside the dungeon. So I don't think I'm going to go in there at all. That seems like a waste of time. There is stuff around here that I've never been to before. So there's clearly things for me to do here that I haven't done. The question is, how do I do them? How do I get up there? I remember getting up there once, but that didn't get me access to anything else. Just the red, blue ones and the gray ones. Simon says, I want to get the Splatoon 2 Switch bundle. Dude, you should, Simon. Then you can play with us when I do my streams. Blank Floof says before 4... Oh, sorry. Zach says to Blank Floof, before 4 comes out, you should get the collection for PS4. Oh, the God of War collection? There was a PS4 collection? That's nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed those games. I think God of War 2 is probably still my favorite. I think they were all good, but I think 2 was my favorite. It was just, going from God of War 1 to God of War 2 was such a huge jump up. It was awesome. From there, 3 did some awesome stuff, but I mean, I feel like it wasn't as big of a scale jump as it was from 1 to 2, so it was less shock and awe, I guess. But I still want to get, like, Monster Hunter World. I was just gifted Okami HD, and I've never played Okami. And I have so many games on Switch, you know. I haven't beaten Xenoblade Chronicles 2 yet, so it's like there's so many games for me to play. This is why I end up not beating games like this. I've never beaten this game, because I end up getting so many games, I don't beat any of them. So early on in the Switch life cycle, I beat a bunch of games because there wasn't enough out yet for me to get distracted between. But now, I have over 70 Switch games. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. I have over 70 Switch games. So, you can see how I might be buying too many games and then not completing them. But, at the same time, it's like, oh, new game, I still want to play it. You know? So, good and bad problem to have. Alright, let's see if we can just mess around in the dark world here. Find some new stuff. Blank Floof says, I'm waiting for Okami on Switch. Yeah, I was gonna get it on Switch, but somebody gifted it to me on Xbox. So, now I don't have to. Of course, I might still get it on Switch anyway, just because I love me the Switch. Hey, Nate's here and says, I have so many games I need a 400GB micro SD card that I can't afford. Oh no, did you fill up? Oh, you can't fit the 128? Yeah, I filled up my 128 a while back, and just recently I upgraded to a 256. I don't expect the 256 to fulfill, you know, be adequate for all of my games, but it's going to be adequate for a while. And if one day I need to save up, what is it, $200+ for maybe $300 or $400 for the larger SD cards that are 400+ megabytes, or gigabytes rather, megabytes. Nintendo Prime says, I can't play half my library because the 128 isn't enough. Isn't that just sad? And I know you have a lot of games that I don't have, like NBA 2K18, which was absolutely massive. So that game takes up a boatload of space. And I don't have that one, so a lot of my games are, you know, smaller indie games. But I did get stuff like Doom and Skyrim, and those games take up a lot of space. And I actually played the Doom multiplayer, so I did download the multiplayer portion of Doom. Oh man, now I want to play Doom. What have I done? Somewhere around somewhere, there is a way to get to where we want to go. What is it? Nintendo Prime says 256 isn't going to be enough either based on what isn't installed. Too many AAA games. Right, so do you have like WWE 2K18 as well? I'm sure that one takes up a boatload of space. 2K doesn't seem to really care about file size. I was thinking about getting the 200, but I figured there's no way 200 was going to be even close to enough, so I got a 256. I figured that'll last me a while, and then, man, if I have to go upgrade to a 400 plus. I guess I have to. But what I do like about the Switch is that it's really easy to archive games. And what archive games is it leaves the game tile on your system, so it looks like you still have it. But when you go to open it, it says, oh, hey, you have to re-download this. Do you want to re-download it? So if it's games I haven't played in a while, I can archive them. They can still be a part of my collection. I can still see them. But I get to reclaim this space, and if I want to play them again, well, I better take a few hours to prepare and download, depending on which game it is. So that's a really nice feature, that the Switch makes it really easy and quick to archive games. So that'll be helpful for me with the 256, since I do buy so many and switch around to so many different games. There's got to be a way in there. I am missing something. What am I missing? In fact, I don't even know if I've been in the desert, in the Dark World at all. So that's all I need to do, is figure out how to get into the Dark World desert. Blank Floof agrees, Doom is so good, right? So good. Jonas says, I have ended up archiving a lot of my games that I have completed. I bought a 65GB card. That was dumb. I need a much bigger one. Right. Nintendo Prime says, not installed right now. LA Noire, yeah, that's big. Fire Emblem Warriors, Just Dance, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Skyrim, and 2 others I can't recall for AAA. I also have like 15 indie titles not installed. Yeah. I have some of those. I have Resident Evil Revelations 2 down. I did have it downloaded. I might not still have it downloaded. Since when I switched cards, by the way, I came across this little problem, Nate. When you upgrade cards, I could not save my files from my old 128GB card to my computer to then copy to my new SD card. Because apparently, there's some sort of limitation where the file storage system, I think it's FAT32, can only transfer files that are like, really? That are like 4 gigabytes in size. But somehow the Switch is able to store files larger than that. So when you try to copy it to your computer, it tells you that you don't have enough space in your computer. And I'm sitting here like, I have hundreds of gigabytes of space. I'm fine. But it's just a misleading error message. So I literally could not copy one SD card to the other. I even used like a SD card duplication tool. Would not work. Would not work. So I have to re-download everything. Everything. It took me like 2 days to re-download everything. It was nuts. And I probably still have stuff I need to download and update files to download for games, and oh my goodness, it took so much time. But at least it was easy, because when you remove the SD card, the game stays in your collection like you archived it. So all I had to do was click on the game and it said, oh, you have to re-download this. And then you just say, okay, download, and it downloads. So that was nice, but man, that took forever. So, woof. Man, I really don't know how to get there. 'Cause I don't... This isn't gonna get me anywhere. I really don't want to have to look this up. I'm trying not to beat this game with any assistance. I'm really stumped right now. Zach says, Jay, I did not have that issue. I just copied and pasted from my 64 GB to my 256 on PC, and that's with games download like 2K18 and Splatoon 2. I don't know what to tell you, man, but I went so far as to open up the little file systems and find individual folders to copy, or individual files to copy, and I found single files that would not copy from one SD card to the other, because the single file was too big. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. So, I just couldn't do it. I don't know what to tell you. but it would not let me. Nate says, I wish they allowed plug-and-play with a hard drive transfer with the dock. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, I see. No, plug-and-play with an external hard drive with the dock. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be really nice. Since the dock is just sitting there anyway, with some USB ports that are going to be active anyway. Yeah, no, that'd be perfect. Maybe that's something that'll come in a future update. Like the Wii had the update where you would be able to store and play games on your SD card. That was not original Wii functionality. They had to add that in. So maybe they'll do something like that with the Switch. I feel like the console was so half-baked that they are just playing catch-up on everything. Everything. They had the hardware down, but they didn't have the software down at all. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff they're still hoping to put in there. Blank Floof decided to delete Snake Pass to play Doom before I got an SD card. Oh man. Nintendo Prime says it's cheap to get a few terabyte external. Totally. That's totally cheap. Jonas says, is the Switch using FAT32? The SD cards. The micro SD cards have to be FAT32. That or EX. No, I'm pretty sure it's FAT32. Nate says, so at least docked, I would have all of it. Right, exactly. That would be perfect. That would be amazing. So I only have to install ones I locally want to have on the go. Exactly, that would be perfect. Maybe even there's like on the Wii, a little icon for Explore games downloaded to an external hard drive. That way, you don't even see them when you pick them up out of the dock. You just see all the ones that are on your system, and there's like a folder for those external hard drive games, but they obviously are locked down. Zaxminster says, I bought a $10 Ethernet adapter for my Switch, so downloading is easy. Well, I mean, it downloads games quickly. Oh man, this little gnome is following me. I guess he was the frog. Downloading goes quick because the Switch has 5 gigahertz wireless, which is excellent, and I have really fast internet. So the downloading speed isn't a problem per se. It's just I had so much to download that it took a very, very long time. Like I said, I filled up that 128 gigabyte card and then some. So I don't know what number to say, but I probably had at least 150 gigabytes worth of stuff to download. So I set it pretty well all for downloading and put it in sleep mode and just leave it plugged in charging. Took a long time. Zach says, Jay, do you have an SD card slot on your computer? I have an adapter that allows me to use a USB port to read SD cards. So no, it's not a slot on the computer, on my desktop, but I have adapters that allow me to read the cards anyway. Says, Jay, I think you have to take the fraud dude to the blacksmith. I don't know if I'm ready for help yet. I'm not sure that I'm not ready for help though either, since I'm obviously super stuck. Alright, some blacksmith southeast of Kakariko, huh? I'll give it a shot. I obviously have run out of other ideas. Southeast of Kakariko. That's kind of where I am. Kakariko's north. There's really nothing to the east of Kakariko, but there's a few things south there. I guess I could try it. Super out of ideas here. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to start looking up how to get in here anyway. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever been into the swamp in the Dark World. Oh, wait a minute. No, this just takes me to the light world, and then I'd be back into the, not swamp, desert. I'd just be back there in the light world again. Playing like garbage. P-Switch says, yes, take that dude to the blacksmith and they will temper your sword. Ooh. That sounds cool. Kinda wish I didn't know what was gonna happen, though. So most likely, we're talking about the light world, then. Oops. Alright, let's go to the light world and see what's going on. I don't know where the blacksmith is, but I'll just look around. This is southeast this way, so if this ain't the blacksmith, southeast might not have been a good direction. I can't enter with somebody following me, really. Why not? Pray tell. Libraries where we got our Book of Mudora. I think that's what that's called. Classic. Jump directly on an enemy. Oh my goodness! Leave me alone! Nope. That's what I wanted. Hookshot him. Don't think this is a blacksmith. Oh, southeast. Man, I was thinking southwest. Durr. No wonder I was like, there's nothing to the east. Alright, southeast. It's kind of where we were, but that building said we couldn't enter. Is that the blacksmith? Gonna find out. Classic. Once again. Man, I'm not playing well. So, oh, we are in the light world. Is there another way to get into that building? Nah, that's not the blacksmith anyway. Unless the blacksmith is in the dark world. So, east, outside Kakariko. That could be the destination up there. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Thank you, thank you. There we go. That's how it's supposed to go. Nah, pfft. Well done. Okay. And east. Oh, that's Link's house. So maybe that other one? I used to think this is Link's house. No, it's not. It's got a chimney. That's a good sign. Yeah, here we go. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop by here again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I don't know that I've ever had this level of sword. Hey, you welcome. Ask us anything. Temper my sword. A big discount. 10 rupees. Yeah. Pfft. You're gonna keep my sword for a while. Like, just enough time for me to leave and come back? Or... P-Switch says, I'm also making a walkthrough of this game. I'll probably go live when you finish your stream. I'm behind your progress just before fighting Aghanim. P-Switch says, to go to the blacksmith in the light world, enter Kakari. No, we got it. We got it. We're here. We're good. So he's tempering my sword, but we're swordless now. Now what do we do with our life? Our lives? Geronimo. Hey, Polymar is back. What's up, man? He says his life partner, lol. Also, hello. Hey, how's it going? Ooh, I don't know that I've ever been in here. I don't know why I wouldn't have been. Looks like that's probably a place where you would dip a jar. Or full. Both of my jars are full. Well, this is a little bit pathetic here, because all this time that we've been playing today, technically we haven't accomplished really anything. We found the last place, the last dungeon, but couldn't actually do it because we had to beat this one, and we are unable to find our way in there. What does a while mean? What does it take? Oh, this might be one of those where I have to leave the screen and then come back. I've left the screen. Coming back. Is my sword done? Yes! Perfect! Dee-lee-dee. Awesome. So now we have a level 3 sword. I don't know that I've ever had this. Polymar says, I still feel this is the longest Zelda game, but in a good way. I don't know about that. Longest. Because I feel like Breath of the Wild is easily the longest game. If you're holding all the games to the same standard. You know, you're not having any help, you're trying to 100% the game, or you're just trying to get, you know, through all the dungeons and beat Ganon. You know, no matter how you think about it, Breath of the Wild, I think, easily takes the cake for number of hours to beat the game under the same standards. Oh yeah, that is stronger. Nice. Okay. Folks, somebody, how do I get to that dungeon? All I need to know is how to get to the desert in the Dark World. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know how to beat the dungeon. I don't need to know any other secrets. Just, how do I get to this dungeon? I feel like I've checked everything. And no dice. So what can I do? How do I get to this dungeon number 6? Pieces was the Kakariko Village music theme is copyrighted and YouTube will demonetize the video. Yeah, well, all of Nintendo games and music and everything is always copyrighted, so they always get demonetized. That is the downside of streaming Nintendo stuff. But it is what it is. I like Nintendo, so it's not like my channel is monetized anyway. This isn't my channel. So whenever I stream stuff and it gets copyrighted, I'm like, well, I'm not monetized anymore since they changed the standards, so it doesn't matter. Polymar says, I can't count Breath of the Wild since it's more open as to having a set path like traditional Zeldas. This one's open too. You get those dungeons 1 through 7. You can do them in any order, except apparently 7 has to be last. And I don't know why I would say, oh, I can't count that because it's clearly longer. No, that means that it's clearly longer, so. Hey, not counting the longest Zelda, this other Zelda is the longest Zelda. Well, then it's not the longest Zelda. This is really the only way to get close. Wait a minute. That's not a desert anymore, is it? That's water. Maybe I can get there through some of those Zora portals. I never noticed that before. Ooh. So, Stop bombing me. Now I gotta find me some Zora portals. Do they have them in the Dark World, or are they only in the Light World? I need them in the Dark World. Getting them in the Light World does not help me. Ooh. Haven't seen that before. Dee-dee-dee-dee. What you want, boy? Take some rupees, but don't you tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep them between us, okay? Ooh, nice! Man, we can go back to that place that allows you to get more arrows and bombs and just buy a boatload. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, we're so good. Almost full now. That was great. I should say to the 15 folks watching, thank you for watching. Please remember to like this live video. Please remember to follow and subscribe to Nintendo Prime on both Twitch and YouTube. And if you're enjoying me as a streamer, I have my own channels on Twitch and YouTube. Just search for FiveJay Gaming, spelled like you see below my camera here, and you'll find me. Water. I need water. You're not in the water yet. Here's water. Bomb shop. Nope, can't jump in on any of these spots here. Okay. Now I'm just searching the rivers, the lakes, for Zora portals. That's my best lead at this point. Now seeing that the desert area is actually a water area in the Dark World. Here's one. Okay. Definitely moved me way across the map. It's just not where I want to go. See if there's a different portal. Oh, except this is where we can get more of those bomb and arrow upgrades. Oh, I see. Doesn't really matter where I move from. And here we go. Might as well get a few, spend some of these rupees as long as we're here. Palomar says, I can't phrase it properly, but what I mean is that Breath of the Wild main game isn't long. You can literally end it when you please. Of course, its length is open world and side quests. That's what I'm saying. So if you're holding the game to the same standard of you're beating all of the dungeons, then it's clearly longer. If you're... So this game, actually, so if you want to go by that logic, there is a glitch where you can get to the Triforce, like, I think it's right away or within like the first hour or something. So technically, you could beat this game in an hour. You know what I mean? Or whatever that minimum time period is. So if you're holding them to the same standard, it's clearly a much longer game. That's not even counting the side quests of the of Breath of the Wild. That's just the main content. Oh, you're right, there is a cracked wall. I did not notice that. Huh. Thank you for pointing that out. I think somebody pointed this out to me last time. Oh. It's nothing special. We already got fairies. Doodle 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 doodle. Oh. But it does make it fast. Well, I don't know if that's really any faster than charging. Going around to that wall and coming back, I don't know if that's any faster or slower than running to and from this. PS, which is, with that glitch, you can finish this game in less than 5 minutes. Yeah, there you go, see? But technically, with Breath of the Wild, the fastest way to beat it is to beat those 3 beginning temples, whatever they shrines. Then as soon as you get that paraglider, you're able to go face scanning right away if you want. You'd have to be really, really good to do that, but... more bombs, please. Does this ever end? The Artisan is here. Thank you for watching. Says, you need 10,000 rupees for the Great Fairy, though. In Breath of the Wild. I don't know if I've found the last Great Fairy in Breath of the Wild. Alright, this is probably my last upgrade, and then we're gonna go continue to look for Zora portals. I'm gonna get more arrows, I think, since I have 50 bombs. I have 60 arrows. We upgraded those bombs a lot. Okay. Back to searching for the proper Zora portal. Does going in the same portal lead you to the same place? Is a question I need to have answered. It says, dude, now I have to trim my beard. You have a beard? Awesome. I will literally never be able to have a beard. I will be beardless forever. First I'm going to check the rest of this area. Yep. Because it seems to me that it could very well be hidden deeply. Okay. This is as far as I can get in the Dark World. So, that's not it. We'll find a different body of water. Possibly where we already went. It's messy right now. I will never know that struggle of the messy beard. Polymar says, I just wandered aimlessly and found the fairies, but I needed a walkthrough for the recovered memories. Yeah, I'm still, I think, 2 memories shy. I gotta find those yet. I'm 90 hours in, and I still don't have 120 shrines either. So yeah, that game is huge. It's a great game, man. I really do want to play more of it. I'd love to find all the memories. And supposedly then that changes what happens after you beat the game again. So, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I do have to get back to it. Okay, this particular body of water seems to not really have anything else. The Artisan says, imagine seal surfing through the desert in a top-down Zelda like this. A lot of elements from Breath of the Wild could work in 2D Zelda. Totally. That'd be awesome. Polymar says, I just wandered aimlessly and found... Oh, I guess I had just missed Artisan's chat earlier. Sorry. Why? No portals. I don't really know what should happen here, but it felt like I should use some sort of magic. Wait, isn't there something under this bridge? Yeah, I remembered because this was also in A Link Between Worlds. What's up, man? Ah! A third jar! Bottle, whatever. Sweet. Good find. Very good find. Please, Piecework says, are you playing on emulator or SNES Classic? I'm playing on SNES Classic. That's why it has that little border around it. Sweet, that was great. Glad we found a third bottle. So this is Super Analog NT. I mean, Analog Super NT. I wish that I had this on Super Nintendo, but I don't, actually. Still on my wish list. Okay, so let's see. Any other bodies of water I have to check? That whole business. Sure. And a little bit over that way. How do I get into that body of water? Artisan says you still need both canes and the magic rope. I'm not sure what the canes are. Or magic cape. I know what the cape is, but yeah, I don't have that yet. I need to beat Dungeon 6. I'm trying to get through this game without having any help, so there's a good chance I'm going to miss a bunch of stuff. But I would like to think that this game isn't impossible to beat without help, and possible to beat without getting literally every item. But we'll see if that actually ends up being true. Okay, to get into that body of water, I'm going to need to probably go a different direction here. Yeah, I think so. Ah. Polymar says jars or bottles. I don't discriminate. Well, truth. So, let's see. Just gonna keep following. Is this the same body of water, first of all? Question number one. No, it is not. So I do need to be on the lookout for that. There may not be a way to get into that water in the Dark World. That may be the truth of things. Polymar's crazy thing yesterday, I went to pick up Detective Pikachu and the GameStop had an SNES original console for sale. That's awesome. Your GameStop had that? Do they have any other cool retro stuff? That's great. Artisan says one can make blocks appear and the other? I have never heard of those items in this game. That is why I'm trying to play through it now. So I know I'm missing all sorts of stuff by not having beaten this game. Don't think this is going to lead me anywhere, so... yeah, this isn't getting me anything. Artisan says, I picked one up at Best Buy 3 weeks ago. They had 4 of them. You're talking about SNES Classic. Best Buy doesn't have old SNES consoles, do they? Like original SNES consoles? That would be weird, man. This is where we found our first portal, isn't it? This can't be the way, can it? Yeah, the SNES Classic, exactly. Pretty, yeah, this is where we already found our first portal, so... gonna have to get across here, I think. So yeah, Nintendo promised that they would make more SNES Classic consoles than NES Classic consoles. And they did! People are finding them. Sure, maybe they're not necessarily as readily available as people would like, but it's selling really well. I don't remember which month it was, but SNES Classic was selling better than PS4. Which is crazy. PS4 is still an amazingly well-selling, record-setting console. So, for it to outsell PS4 is nuts. Even if it's only a month or two. Artisan says Rubik's Cube-sized GameCube Classic is next. That'd be awesome. Hey, Mail Your Mail is with us. What's up, Mail Your Mail? Says good morning. Good morning. So, we've crossed over. We need to now follow it on the left here. See if we can find a way into this body of water. Ha! Miller Mel just woke up. That's great. Gotta love sleeping in. So there's two bodies of water I'm trying to explore now. This one, and so far I've not seen any way into it. I've also not seen any Zora portals, so it's very possible that is definitively not a place we need to go, but checking anyway. Actually, what is this place? I'm not sure that I've been here. Oh, weird. Was that a bee? And you can buy the shield. Wait, is that the shield I have or no? I don't think it is. Maybe it is. The color is just different. It's yellow instead of my whiterish looking color. Guess it might be the same though. Mel Mail says, I gotta enjoy my weekend. They're my only days off. Yep, I hear you. I hear you. I just choose to stream in the weekends, so I guess I've chosen not to sleep in basically ever again in my whole life. Truth, it's the truth. I really struggled to get up at 8 in the morning on the weekend, which is what I'm trying to do for Nintendo Prime. But this morning I was able to get up around 9 and still get to the stream started on time, so I think I'll shoot for 9 from now on and enjoy an hour's more sleep. Boy, the more I'm playing this, the less certain I am of the portal I'm looking for, or that there is a portal even. I might be barking down the wrong path here. Barking up the wrong tree. Barking down the wrong path. Yeah, this doesn't look like much anything. Ooh! Because the key is locked inside the chest, you can never open it. Just take it with you. Maybe the blacksmiths can help me. Isn't this the blacksmith's place right here? I can't enter with someone following me. Artisan says, I like how the beam in NES Zelda was actually flying sword. Yeah, it was kind of funny though. Hey, Death by Dawn is here, it says sarcastically. PC Master Race! What's up, Death by Dawn? I missed you there. Welcome, welcome. Artisan says you need to stand on the opposite cliff to the left on the tombstone where you got the medallion in the desert. Transport from there. What? I'm not sure what that meant. Are I got the medallion in the desert. Okay, I know where that is, but that didn't lead me anywhere. Oh, this is interesting. Just sort of sits there. Oh, now it's following me again, so it must be something to do with this area. Or I was going too fast for it? Maybe it got stuck on something. So it's following me. What happens when I go to the light world? What does it become? Nothing? It's still the same old treasure chest. Artisan says right to the left of that tombstone between some rocks. So you're saying there's a portal in the desert that I haven't explored yet, that I've missed. Because that's what I've been looking for, man. That's what I need. That's exactly what I wanted, was to find a portal in that desert. I just couldn't find it. Alright, I also... traveling around the dark world is just so much harder. So I'm gonna get there in the light world. Nope. Back off, punk. Use the mirror at that very spot. So the spot I'm thinking of was only accessible while I was in the dark or the light world. So I couldn't actually use the mirror there. You'll have to correct me when I get there. We got 15 minutes to figure this out. That should be plenty of time. But it's not plenty amount of time here to actually beat that dungeon. Hey, wait, what is... No, this is the light world. It's not gonna help me. So... I'm gonna start in the dark world here. I'm gonna head that way. Go to that spot in the light world and use the mirror there. Well, but you can't use the mirror in the light world. It doesn't do anything. So I believe to get up to that tombstone, I use the mirror here. So here's the tombstone. What did you say here? Hang on. This vulture needs to be taken out. You said right to the left of that tombstone between some rocks. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the light world. Nope, I was in the light world. Wait a minute. From the dark world, sorry. Well, I can't get there from the dark world. That's my problem. I cannot find a way into this desert from the dark world. That is my thing. That is the thing that I'm struggling with. I don't know how to get in here. That is the problem I'm trying to solve. How do I get in here from the dark world? Or how do I get to the dark world from inside here? I cannot figure out how to be here in the dark world. That is something that I have not been able to figure out. Maybe I do have to go through this dungeon to that secondary exit Because there is another little section of land up there, so I guess we could try it. You need the medallion to get into the dungeon. That's great. I have the medallions. I think I have all the medallions, but I don't know how to get into this area in the Dark World. Every way that I've tried, it's blocked. It's completely cordoned off. So there's some special way to get in here that I have yet to find. Those rocks in the corner, you just passed them. So, I'm in the light world. I cannot use the mirror in the light world. It doesn't do anything. So, even going over to those rocks, I need to be there in the Dark World. So first, I'm going to get over this way. And I'm going to try this other thing that I've been thinking about. Wasn't this the exit? I thought the secondary exit was over here. Down. I gotta go down one. Down this way. Okay, so I'm going to explore this area. Is there any way there's a portal around here to the Dark World? Looks like no. So, here I am, right? I'm in the light world. I cannot use the mirror. Hear that noise? I cannot get into the Dark World from the light world using a mirror. I can't do that. At least not while I have an existing portal out there. This is just more dungeons. This isn't going to help me. I thought there might be a way over from here. Maybe with hookshot. Nope. So, okay. That didn't lead me anywhere, like I thought it wouldn't. You said rocks in the corner. Ah! Right. Those rocks. I can't get to those rocks. What do I do to get to those rocks? Again, the mirror does nothing for me. I figured those rocks have got to be a portal or something. But I can't get there. So how do I get in here from the Dark World? So yeah, Simon's right. Huh, we are in quite a pickle. Yes, very much so. Does anybody know how to get in here? In the Dark World? Anybody. And I mean anybody. So we have our portal here. Now we're in the Dark World. Oh look, I can't go left. I'm all blocked off. And when you look at the map, there's literally not an entrance. The map is sealed off. So I was thinking, maybe there's a water portal that gets me into there. Because I know there is a portal that we've used from up here that brings me down here. But I couldn't find a portal that would get me from any of these other areas over into here. But that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Otherwise, how else do I get over there? P-Switch says, go to those rocks in the Dark World, then use the mirror. That's the problem. I cannot get to those rocks. Look. Look at this map right now. I'm in the Dark World. There's no way in there. If I could get into that area where those rocks are, my problems would already be solved, because all I'm trying to do is get into that area in the first place. I need to know how to get into this area. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That is the only mystery I'm trying to solve here. Those rocks, if I get to those rocks, I've already solved my problem. So, I don't know how to get in here. Oh look, clouds. It's gotta be a water portal, don't you think? It's gotta be. I've just missed it somewhere. So, there's a couple of bodies of water here. Maybe we should explore those. Just to be thorough, you know? And there's a good chance I didn't see every square inch of the other bodies of water. Mad the Bam's here. What's up, Mad the Bam? There's a real strong possibility we're not going to find the answer in the next 8 minutes here. There's definitely no portal in this body of water. So a slightly larger body of water up here. Bombing guy. These are very small bodies of water. There's a portal here in the light world. I don't know that I've ever gone through it. Just for thoroughness' sake, let's see what's going on in the light world. If we go in that portal, where does it take us? It took us, to the area where in the Dark World takes us down here. That's interesting. Someone says you didn't search that area. Mel says you can stream your channel later today? Of course, as always. Superfly says you need the Ether Medallion, which we have. Yep, we already have that medallion. We're good. After you have that medallion, return to the entrance of level 6. Like in the light world? From the light world? Because I haven't seen a spot that has the Ether Medallion in the light world. If you're talking about in the Dark World, our problem is we can't get over there. I cannot find my way into that area in the Dark World. P-Switch says, I think I got the answer. Do you want me to spoil it? By all means, please get me there. I have the magic medallions to get into these dungeons. That's not the problem. The problem is getting to that area where that dungeon even is. Please, by all means, get me over there. Look for a portal south of Ice Dungeon. For a portal south of the Ice Dungeon. Isn't this the Ice Dungeon here? Pretty sure. Or is the Ice Dungeon the one in the corner? This might just be a water dungeon. Is this the Ice Dungeon or is that the Ice Dungeon? You need to use the flute to teleport to the desert? The flute. What does the flute do? We have the flute. Alright, we're gonna check this area. I think this might have been the Ice Dungeon over this way. Go away, little flying mushroom. Is that it? Nope, Zora. Or whatever that is in the Dark World. I have been here. Nope, this is Zora again. Zora Zora, Zora, Zora. This is all south of the ice dungeon. So far, I'm not seeing any portals. Now we're ending up north of the dungeon. In the light world, use the flute to fly with the bird statue in Kakariko Village. Interesting. So I'm gonna go into the light world. No. What's the fastest way to Kakariko Village from here? Because we only have a few minutes left. I think I am gonna save and quit. When we continue, it should move me to one of a few places. Okay, Kakariko from here. I have to take a kind of a weird, wonky path. Oh, it has to be in the light world anyway. Okay. But wait, how does that get me anywhere? Doesn't matter. He says it's how it works, so that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna save and quit. We're gonna start again. And then we can start. Not sure where to start. Link's house? Yeah, that's fine. We just gotta go a little bit north, go through the castle area. Okay. Kakariko, here we come. Whoa! There's a fairy in the tree. Nice. Edward Norton says, going back to defeat Legend of Zelda? Very nice. Yes, yes I am. Thanks for watching, Edward. We just had quite a head scratcher here, and we're going to see if this latest tip gets us what we need. Largely, I've done this without any assistance. Which is how I wanted to do it. It is playing a different song, so that is new behavior. Whoa! Weird. This could be it. What? Where did he go? Ah! Nice. Come on, to number 6. This looks like a different area. Yes! Oh, man. Thank you. Who knew that bird statue was so important? This is exactly where we needed to be. So now that we know the secret, we're actually out of time. But, oh, man, that was so frustrating. I never would have thought the flute was the key to getting here. Matt Williams says, oh, just like me to come at the last 8 minutes. A true gamer never reveals his secret. It's a secret to everyone. Perfect. Well, thanks for watching, guys. To the 18 viewers out there, please remember to like this live video. Please remember to follow and subscribe to Nintendo Prime on both Twitch and YouTube. I'm a mush mouth right now. And if you're enjoying me as a streamer, please follow me on my own Twitch and YouTube channels. Just search for FiveJay Gaming, spelled like you see below my camera there, and you'll find me. Thanks for coming, guys, and I'll catch you on my channel in about an hour and a half. See you guys.